enough room for them.
So her stuff is still in her bed, blanket and pillow. She was using Betty's extra pillow, and they were sharing a blanket.
So
they're head to toe.
Who's gonna fall out? Which one's falling out of the bed? Iris.
Betty.
Okay.
Iris's wall side.
Okay. Well, that's okay.
Okay. Thanks, Cormander. How's the delay? Is it good? 1, 2, 3, 4.
When I brought up Kitten Rescue, like promoting the fosters, like Instagrams and things like that. The very first thing that she said was,
20 seconds.
But we want the donations to come to the rescue. And I was like,
and that's how they will.
It's like, I understand that, but I couldn't foster if I wasn't getting donations.
Right.
Like, so you either want fosters or you don't, because not everybody has the time, the space, the ability, and the money to do it. I have the time, the space, and the ability.
Hey, Rainbow.
But I don't have the money. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I was just like, but she came around.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing is,
they want to try and get more in-kind sponsors so that they can offer food and litter to the fosters. And they also want to see about getting food and litter in bulk, like at cost, so that they can offer it to sell it to the fosters at cost, you know?
How do you deal with fleas with cats that young? It actually has not been a problem. They do get a flea treatment. Every litter we have gets... So
they get Advantage or Revolution, 1 drop. It's literally 1 drop. Yeah, on their skin, in between the shoulder blades. Yeah, the same kind that you would give to like an adult cat or a dog or whatever. That's what they get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other fosters do certain things like diatomaceous earth or like stuff that you can rub onto their fur, but I've never tried that.
Rainbow over on Picardo says, I just say hello. I pop now and then just to look at your kittens. Awesome.
Most of the time, we never have a flea issue.
Yeah, I've seen maybe 1 flea in 5 years.
Yeah.
And that includes normal. I think that's.
But we're not like rescuing them like straight off the streets. Like
yeah,
we're not
they go through the shelter
and
then and then generally they also go through the rescue. So shelter to rescue to us, most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
My follow-up thought was, they're a nonprofit organization. They should be getting funds through grant writing and things of that nature, whereas what we're talking about is $20 at the most.
But what she said was, like, that was the first thing I said. I said, but we're not talking about like getting, thousands of dollars from a big company or something. I'm talking about like people who just want to donate like $20. And she goes, the majority of our donations are $20 donations. Like that is where the majority of their funding comes from.
Doing it wrong. How often do they get grants? Because
don't know.
I've looked into it.
But also, like, so the fur ball, they spend. So, this is just for like argument's sake. Say they spend $2,000 putting on the fur ball. They raise like say total. They raise $2,000 putting out, or what am I trying to say?
They spend more than they raise?
They spend like $4,000 and then it's not that, it's 100,000. It's something like 100. So they spend like $200,000 putting it on, but they make 300,000.
Right.
So it's like, but they spend 200. So they're really effectively only making 100,000. Yeah,
that
like
makes sense.
they're spending so much money putting that thing on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. They're spending more money putting it on than they're raising?
But sort of.
Sort of.
But
yeah.
It's more money effort than the amount raised.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, but it's still
the two biggest ways that they get funding for every year is the fur ball and the LA Marathon.
Right.
And those are their 2 largest like fundraisers. They do that yard sale once a year, which we were saying they should do twice a year because I guess after the yard sale was over, they just had somebody come and pick up all the leftover stuff because they don't even want to keep it.
Sure.
And it's like, So then she was saying, well, then they should do it 2 weekends in a row, 2 consecutive weekends, because they're like losing all that stuff. And then they were like, or if we do it multiple times a year, then we're not getting so much stuff, because it's not a year's worth of stuff all at once. It's like 6 months or 4 months worth of stuff. And then it's not being, like, so much of it isn't being wasted.
How much does that yard sale even make?
I don't know, but I think it's a lot. It's a few $1,000s.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, a lot of volunteers. I don't know that much about it.
Because, you know, storage facilities, a couple hundred.
Yeah.
For the amount of
stuff
stuff
that's what I said. I was like, you just need like a shed or a storage unit or something to keep that stuff in, but.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, they need to do.
Ben wasn't there. He was just on the phone. I said that. Bridget wasn't there. She was on the phone.
Yeah.
But they also want to do more just like foster outreach, like doing like planning events that are only for fosters, not for other volunteers, not for donors, not like the May thing, but just like everybody goes bowling or everybody does a thing, so that because they're saying so many people are adopting their kittens out through online versus through adoption events. It used to be years ago, you met everybody in the foster community, you met all the other fosters, because you would meet them at adoption events. But now, because most people are adopting out online rather than going to the events, they're not like meeting each other, so you feel very isolated. You feel like you don't have other fosters that you can reach out to, or like you don't feel like you're part of a community. So they want to do more events where, you know,
Foster Dad Dennis over on YouTube. Are you a cat foster or another kind?
Child, human foster.
Ferret foster is totally legit.
Sure. Rabbit foster.
Squirrel.
Anyways, I'm just like spewing out all of my meeting stuff. I'm gonna go get some. You go talk to the people.
Hello, the people. Let's wrap. How long have you had the kittens? They flock to you guys. Yes, they do. We've had these kittens 7 weeks now. I feel like that's accurate. 6 or 7 weeks feels about right. Let's see. I am fostering a mini panther called Salem who has had 2 litters. Whoa. Nice. All right. Sorry. Is it sorry or sorry? I'm from Club Smoosh. Smoosh? Like Smosh? Like the guys? A KittenCam back in... Oh, it's not the comedy channel with my buds. A KittenCam back in Maine, right? Are you all on Foster Dad John's KittenCam list? I don't think I am. Do you all have adult cats in your house? By the way, guys, if this is your first time here, I do multicast. We're on Mixer and YouTube and Twitch and DLive and our friends over in Russia at Good Game and several other platforms. Picardo, Rainbow, not forgetting you. Yes, we have 2 adult cats. One is a silver tabby named Anara. The other is a dark calico named Aria, and Aria was actually one of our fosters a year ago when we had our Game of Thrones litter, and my wife decided to keep her. Why do you foster so many kittens? You mean total or in one span? These guys all came to us as one litter. There were 9 total. We've adopted out 1 already. 2 are claimed and will be going to the forever homes on Saturday. The rest are still up for adoption, the other 6. And sorry, over on YouTube says the Critter Cam up in Washington is Foster Dad John's cam, and he publishes a list of kitten cams. That's awesome. Send me a link or something if you could, though right now I'm not going to. If you can tweet at us with a link, that would be awesome. Do you know these things?
Foster Dad John, or Foster Dad John,
Foster Dad Dennis.
Dennis.
Yeah, I saw that. No, yeah, I think it's total coincidence, I'm assuming.
Weird.
I feel like I need to change my YouTube channel's name to Foster Dad Sam. Although Sam Proof is pretty established. It is a huge litter. We're not completely sure that we believe that they're all the same litter, but we don't have, a whole lot of information. Basically,
It's very likely the shelter combined
Yes.
intake kittens that were brought in on the same day and were about the same age for lack of space. And then when our rescue picked them up from the shelter, they were all together, so we just kept them together.
Miss Evil May over on Mixer asks, do the adults hiss or show aggression toward the kittens? So the Calico Aria, who was originally a foster as well, is super awesome with the cats. She loves to come in the kitten room and hang out and very rarely hisses at them. It does happen, but not often. When they do make their way out of the room, which they've been figuring out how to escape the room the past few days, my cat, Anara, tends to be more standoffish. She actually hasn't been too bad.
She's older.
She is
And we've
older.
had her a lot longer, whereas Aria, like you said, was a foster, and Aria's only 2. In her whole life, all she's known is us having foster kittens in and out.
Yeah.
Anara has definitely been getting used to it.
Yeah.
She still doesn't want
She's
to like
better.
come in the room and hang
Yeah,
out
she
with
did,
the
especially
kittens
this litter.
like Aria does.
Um,
But she's definitely gotten more used to having random kittens come running out.
So, Sarah Panda, hate to break your heart, but this is Svetlana, and she will be going to her foster home on Saturday. What's up, David Snook?
But the other one is available.
The other buff is available. Her name is Deborah. This one's also going to the vet tomorrow to be spayed.
Sorry.
If you want me to pick up any of the other kittens, just let me know. If you know their name, tell me the name. If you can't, describe them as best possible. I will plop them up right there.
Ian.
Ian! Why is he crying?
Yeah. I'm trying to eat my mac and cheese.
Oh. Ian has gotten awesomely soft lately. I think he's in the running for second softest kitten now. He is our Russian blue. We had 2 in this litter, but Liam was placed in a forever home with a close friend of mine.
Okay. Trying to eat.
Yeah, it was a bad choice. I don't know why you thought that was a good one. This is Fiona. She is currently available for adoption. And again, we're in the Los Angeles area. She is part hyena, so you'll have to deal with that.
No, she's not.
Look at her face. She's clearly a hyena.
No.
Fiona is by far one of my favorites. She is super floofy and the boxing champ of the...
Alright, I'm standing up, guys. Whoa, sorry.
That's hilarious, Miss Evil May. That's exactly what Amanda just did before she came in here when we were doing the stream. She cut up a toilet paper roll. It's all over somewhere. Okay, hang on. You guys are really going. So which ones are up for adoption? So Fiona and Veronica, who's the tabby, are currently available in that they have both been spayed. So they're ready to go. I'll take the one you're holding. Are you in Los Angeles? You can find them on the Kitten Rescue website, kittenrescue.org. Ian the Russian Blue is available, but has not been to the vet yet for his appointment. None of the boys who are yet to be adopted have been. We have 2 black cats. This is Carl. Carl is the littlest one, probably still, maybe. And Lip. Oh, Lip, come here. Put her on this, Deb. Brains.
On the scratcher.
Is she sleeping? Where is she?
She's on the scratcher.
Oh, the scratcher, not the cat tree.
I gave them a new scratcher today.
Yeah, I saw. It keeps getting pushed in front of the door. It's awesome.
They were trying to scratch on the litter mat.
Okay. And
This is not the right mouse.
oh, is it super laggy, guys? Wait. And this is Deb's. Go. What are you doing?
I wanted to see something.
Okay. All right. How do you keep up with all your streams? Amazing. Thanks for doing what you're doing. Thank you. And I have one chat that brings in most of the feeds. I have to have a second computer open for a few of the other chat rooms. Though generally there's only 4 or 5 platforms that really get people talking. So between Mixer, YouTube, Good Game, and Twitch, I'm pretty solid with the one chat window, and then I need another one for like D-Live, and I guess I should open up Periscope, which I always forget, and I apologize to anyone on Periscope, although that sometimes shows up in the main thing. Okay. I'll take the one you're holding. I no longer know which one that was. I'm catching up on this chat. Hang on. Core Manager said I want a Russian blue. I feel like I missed a lot of stuff here. So let's see. Does this? Why isn't this one scrolling up? Okay. So I covered which ones are up for adoption. Oh yeah, that's not even that much. Okay. Now we're out of focus. Get back. It's me, I'm alive. Focus on me, camera. Why are you being a jerk?
There.
Cameras. Okay, thanks. Sarah, I'm sorry to hear about your cat. How long ago was that? That's actually how we got into fostering in the first place, was Amanda lost her cat rather suddenly, actually. And she was not ready to take on a new cat and had wanted to foster for a while. And then, yeah, we kind of went, we went out of town and came back, and then we talked about it and eventually started fostering. I noticed and copied her. Oh, okay. It's for a kitten I caught a week ago, a stray hiding in your dad's old garage. Cool. All right. Foster dad Dennis, my foster Salem has no interest in boxes or toilet paper. I believe what you actually have there is a dog. So that's awkward.
Where did you put that food you were just eating?
Yeah, I want food. I'm Kev. She's 18 months old and also up for adoption in North Bay, Ontario, Canada area. Awesome. That's awesome. Do you have her listed on any sites? Like we do everything through Kitten Rescue, so they kind of list it for us in a bunch of places.
I post it on the Kitten Rescue website, yeah. And then Kitten Rescue cross-posts it on Pet Finder and Adopt a Pet. But I'm not sure if like an individual person can do that, or if those are just for rescues.
Oh, I don't know.
But things like Nextdoor, Facebook, Craigslist, like that kind of stuff. Obviously, you can post them on. But yeah, as far as Adopt a Pet and Pet Finder, I'm not sure that.
We do also have our own Discord, if you use Discord, which has adoption listings, but it's not busy enough in that aspect. Like, it's a great place to just hang out and meet other people. I'd love to grow our foster community on our Discord, but I'm not going to be like, just totally list it there because it'll get adopted, because it probably won't at this point. But I'd love you to do that just to do it. What? Our posting on our Discord, because we have the adoption section. I just want to make it active.
She's from Canada?
Ontario, Canada. Yes. I want the spotted one. That's Veronica the tabby.
If they posted it somewhere where I could copy it from them, I could post it on my Instagram.
We can share it on her Instagram, which actually does better. I scratched myself, apparently. Or a cat did, I don't know. That buff kitten is gorgeous. Debs is awesome. 3 months ago, she passed away. Oh, wow, 21 years. That's awesome, Sarah. Well, that cat had a great life.
Every time somebody tells me about their cat who was like 18, 19, 20, who passed away, I'm like, congratulations. And I feel like they look at me and they're like, that was rude. And I'm like, I don't mean that. I just mean like, wow, that you had a cat that long.
That is a cat that lasted a long time.
Good for you. Like, most cats do not. Most cats have a much grimmer
Also,
face.
I know it wasn't a dog, Dennis. Hang on, let me. I don't want to jump around too much. Miss Evil May says, I am in the same city. Do you go to a vet office or mobile vet? We mostly go to a vet In which one are you going to?
So Southern California Veterinary Hospital in Woodland Hills.
Yeah.
We have, our rescue works with like 6 to 8 different vets around the Los Angeles area, and we also do a lot of things ourselves, like all of the vaccinations and deworming and that kind of stuff. Kitten Rescue has med holders that do those things on their own. So we really only go to the vet to do spay and neuters and sometimes combo testing, but we can also combo test ourselves. So,
Hey, buddy.
or if like they're sick, or they need a surgery, or like they're broken or something.
Where are you?
But a lot of it is taken care of by the rescue in-house.
Okay. I want the black and orange one. There's 2 black. There's Lip, who's very feisty, and Carl, who is.
This is Lip. This was Carl.
That's Lip.
I know it is.
And Carl's this little lump right here. He was the runt of litter. I actually think he may no longer be the tiniest one. I think.
He might
Is
weigh
Ian
more
tiny?
than Ian.
I mean Ian.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think he might weigh more.
And foster dad Dennis says, no, not a dog. She's a former feral, trapped when she was pregnant for her 2nd litter and was a tiny mom. She is a sweetie. Yeah, we had, before this litter, a pretty tiny mom who came to us pregnant, who was super, super sweet. She was just like so happy to like be off the street and inside somewhere. Like she was just the best cat we've ever had. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about her before I cry.
I was thinking about her on my way to the meeting tonight, and I decided that I'm gonna ask like Cynthia or Ben or somebody if they can make a note in her file that just says like,
if this cat ever turns up.
If those people pass away.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
If she's still alive and she comes
side.
back to Kitten Rescue, I will adopt her. Like,
10 years
I will
away.
adopt her. If it's 10 years from now, if it's 1 year from now.
Well, yeah, 1 year from now, of course.
15 years from now, she will be mine.
Yeah, so Blueberry came to us, when was that? When we first
January.
Yeah, 25th. At the beginning of the year.
January.
And that was
25th.
kind of when our mixer like really blew up. Like our live stream got a lot of action because I think there was just so much anticipation about like waiting for this cat to give birth that like our like community at the time really got attached to her, to the point where somebody on Good Game just said they missed Blueberry earlier today. Hello there, Games XD. There are several cute kitties here. And what's up over on D Live? P60. I don't know how to pronounce that. Psixy.
What are you doing?
Sykesy.
What are you doing?
And CLC also. There's a lot of I rhymes over there. Alright, I never did get the Periscope up. Let me do that. If anyone else has questions or would like me to stutter more, please let me know. And yeah, I can grab any cats. There were 2 spotted ones. Who else has a spotted belly?
The girls.
Veronica and
Veronica and
Debs.
Debs and.
She back on the
I
scratcher?
mean, these guys have spotted bellies too. It's hard to say.
Everyone has a little
Was it
nose.
Kevin? No, Kevin's not really that spotted. A little bit. Oh, you're so purry. So many purrs coming out of you, little man.
Kev is also one of my top favorites.
Oh, Kev.
He's a good cat.
Oh, Kev, he's gonna be huge.
He is. I think.
He's gonna be massive when he's grown up. His paws are gigantic.
Yeah, he's a panther.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, he's a tiger. This is nuts. Current stream.
When you were talking about the spotted ones, were you talking about the buff ones? Little light gingers?
Veronica, I would love Veronica. She's awesome.
Actually, she's not very spotted because her belly's all white. But
Yeah,
Deb's
that's not her.
Deb's
Deb's.
belly is spotted. Or does she mean Fiona?
Does Fiona
She's
have
like
spotted?
40. She's
No,
not
this
spotted.
one's. It's gotta be this one.
Which one?
Was it an orange?
Debs. I love Debs.
Deb's is
I kind
good.
of want to adopt Debs.
You kind of want to adopt them all. You can't have all the cats.
Yes, I love you. You're the best. I'm eating my chin.
By the way, for those of you who are watching us on other platforms, we would love it if you would find Cuteavalanche on YouTube and subscribe there, because we're kind of hoping that we can apply for monetization at some point. Sarah, if you want to go to kittenrescue.org and search for Veronica, you can put in an application. It's the whole process. I'm not going to talk about
Does
it.
Sarah live nearby?
I would assume so, if she's asking.
If you live in LA.
Oh, it was the rehoming.
Oh, you're so purry.
I love when they get used to the upside down hovering around. Yeah,
so
Kev
purry.
is so good at that.
She's like purring.
This one,
around
not
in
so
my
much. Salem does not lay. Yeah, my cat's the same.
I mean, adult cats just don't like it as much as baby kittens do, let's be honest. It's a lot different when they're like a pound and a half versus 10 pounds.
How's her stitch?
Hers
Oh,
is
that's
good.
not. That's
is
not
Deb's.
Deb.
It
It is?
is.
Okay.
It is good.
When do they have to go in to have them taken out?
Debs are absorbable.
Oh,
Those-
really?
Yeah, those girls have to get them
Why-
taken out
why did they
in a
do
week.
Like that. Why did they do you like that?
It was 2 weeks from the date of their spay, which
It's the
was.
same vet, right? Maybe they just ran
It's
out
different.
of it or something.
It's there are different doctors.
Oh,
There are like 8 different doctors at that
it's
veterinary
so
hospital.
random.
So I think different doctors prefer different
I
things.
wonder if you can just ask for it.
I think Dr. Rigoni, who is the one who tried to keep Ray, I
Uh-huh.
think he's the one who likes to use the stitches that are not absorbable.
That guy. Speed petting. It's like playing kids. Oh. Alright. Any other questions?
Is this the old battery?
Yes. I put the sticker on it to make it confusing. We'll probably wrap things up so we can go chill out and watch some TV in a little bit.
Oh, I have to.
Yes. Was it cold enough? I didn't realize it got
Not
around
really.
already. Should have gotten it now. It would have been
I
better.
got it when I got my food. Are they chipped?
Not yet.
Yes. They are chipped.
Some of them.
They are
the-
not tattooed.
The ones that are ready for adoption that have been spayed have been chipped. It all happens at the
All
same
of the
time.
ones, yeah.
So
when-
only 3 that are in.
Every time they get spayed
Yeah.
or neutered,
4?
they also get microchipped. So Debs,
4.
Fiona, and Kevin are all
Yeah.
spayed and neutered and microchipped. The other 4 are not yet.
V is here.
And none of them are tattooed. If you see something on their bellies, it's most likely stitches.
Yeah, it's just stitches. Well, people are asking for you, hon.
Different vets do
V
that.
for
and
V.
Different vets don't. Blueberry got tattooed because she was spayed at a different vet than
Yeah.
SoCal.
V
But
is your
SoCal
favorite.
doesn't do that. She's kind of a love.
Yeah, V is very social with people. She was one of the first cats that basically decided that I was her buddy. She would come up to me first in the room. Now she could care
She's
less,
super
but
soft too.
yeah, she is. She's maybe 4th softest.
Fiona is not soft.
But she's so fluffy.
I know. I know.
I
You
think she
think
just
she
needs
would
a
be.
wash.
She's her fur.
I think her
feels
fur
very
just has a lot of
coarse.
dust in it,
It is. It's dusty, dirty.
which is weird because Kev's almost as fluffy and he's
See, he's
so
better
silky.
at grooming himself or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
again?
You live in China.
Who?
Sarah. Sarah, it's time to move to LA.
Sarah, you cannot adopt a kitten.
I'm sorry, we can't mail order the kittens.
No shipping to China.
Yeah, our rescue will not let us adopt out of the city. What the?
Somebody's inside
Somebody's
the
in the
window. Ian.
He's like between the glass.
Yeah, grab him.
I can't. No, I can't. Hey, you. Don't do that. None of that nonsense. Screens are not for climbing. Ugh. No? You're in a very weird position, buddy. Can we do this? Yes, we can. Okay. Well, I think we should wrap it up and go watch some Netflixes. Let's see. Quarterfinals happening, if I remember. We're watching the Great British Bake Off.
Good poop lip. Way to go, man.
I already did the beer part, so
Nice and healthy.
now it's just time for TV. One of my favorite movies is Born in East LA.
I don't think I know that movie.
Unless that's the Cheech and Chong movie. I don't remember what that was called. Is it?
No.
Yeah, that's the... I don't know if Chong was actually in it.
Sound like a stoner now.
What, man? What are you talking about, man?
People already probably think that.
He's not here, man. Yeah, they don't think that.
Oh my God, Kevy, we're ridiculously soft.
That's a fact.
It's like unnatural.
Is that mean?
Yeah.
Claws?
Bit me.
Oh. Well, that'll happen. Back it up. Not maximizing the frame with me anymore.
Let's skip that.
Alright, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. We do these chats Thursday evenings and Saturday mornings, Pacific
I
time.
think we should really do one more evening a week.
Yeah, we used to do, Foster Dad Dennis says it is a CNC movie, which I believe is Cheech and Chong.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. It's been a long time, but I remember it. We used to do a Tuesday morning, or Amanda did, and she doesn't want to deal without me.
It was like with the kids, and it was just too stressful.
So we'll find a third day of the week to do these. But right now, Thursday evenings, Saturday mornings, and occasionally we pop in whenever. But yeah, those are the times to mark on the calendar.
Yeah. The more sort of audience participation we have, the more we'll do.
Right, yeah. If there's like 20 people in here, we do like a dance. What do you mean?
I mean, the more often maybe
I'm
we'll do it, or
kidding.
the longer we'll at least stay on.
Of course, yes.
Sure.
I mean, if people are asking
If
questions,
people are in the chat
we'll
talking
stay
to us,
and
we'll
answer
stay in
questions
like
for hours. And thank you.
Honestly, I would like to do
you
it more
evil
than
May.
just one evening a week because I like being in here with the kittens and
Sure.
spending time with them rather than just sitting out morning and watching Netflix.
And I like being stupid. Oh, that is stinky. God.
This cat just bit my neck. And ow, my ear! Get her out.
Well, come on, buddy.
Jesus, that
What are you doing? Ears are not for biting.
really, really hurt.
He's the bitiest of the bunch.
Good Lord.
So don't tell any potential fosters. Tell everyone they should get this guy.
I think it was like he saw it through my hair
Oh,
and was
sure.
like, I gotta get that
There's a
thing.
mouse in that head.
And, dick.
Oh.
Hurt him. Chomped it.
Free ear piercing. There you go.
Way
Got
up
it.
here.
Yeah, it's trendy.
I never wanted that part of my ear pierced and never had any desire. I had like, 8 holes in my ears, and once I got to the cartilage part, I was like, nope, I'm good.
There you go. Oh, geez, sorry, baby.
Alright, more back, guys. Stinky litter coming through.
How's it going, cereal?
Hey, cereal.
Oh, I forgot I was going to try and do a thing, but I'll do it in another chat.
What thing?
Oh, I was going to try and prompt everyone to like make the chat go really, really fast so I could screen record it, but I don't have the other computer with me anyway, so I don't even know if I can do it on this. Foster Dad Dennis says, thank you for fostering us, greatly appreciate us, and the kittens for sure appreciate it. Yes, and back at you,
Did
of course.
Did he ever
And-
respond to whether or not he's a foster for animals or humans?
He's a cat
Okay.
named Salem,
Oh,
who had a litter,
Oh,
second
okay.
litter,
that's,
and then was spayed.
that's
um,
the same person. Okay.
Sorry, said, sent a couple good resources from the KittenCam community to your Twitter. Thank you so much. I will check that out in just a minute when I jump on my other computer. And over on Mixer, Des Moines asks, do they share a litter? So there
They
are
share
8 cats
four
and
litters.
4 litters.
Actually, in the room right now,
Yeah.
there's 4.
Because there's one in that other crate, yeah. So yes, there are
But
4
they
litters.
all use all the litters. They're not really picky.
And like piercings, have we got a cat for you?
Good sales pitch.
I like it. You are a natural salesperson. You want to be on our marketing team? We can pay cats.
Use litter. Got lots of it.
Pay in litter. Serial says, trying not to crash my buddy's Minecraft server at the moment. They gave me admin commands and world edit. Nice. Is it a big server? I don't really know enough about
Serial
that.
stop speaking English? I didn't understand any of
It's a
that.
Minecraft server. You have friends that used to run a Minecraft server.
Shut up! Don't tell them that.
FYI, my job, like a good portion of our income comes from running a Minecraft server.
Don't tell me that.
You don't know that? Oh, I guess you probably didn't know that. Yeah, no, literally, there is a department of 4 people at Mob Crush that run a server called NPVP, and it makes a pretty good amount of money.
Here, can you move that back?
Where's it going?
Back on that map. Back where it was. You're gonna bump the tripod. It was up against the tripod.
Okay. All right, good night. Sorry. And thank you for hanging out with us and asking questions and being active in the chat. I hope you come back next Thursday and or Saturday morning and any time in between. Catch you soon. I'll see you. I'll look for that tweet. And we'll hit you up on Twitter. I should probably put this box in the hall so we don't get the plastic.
Definitely.
Our dog is hanging outside
Yeah.
the door. We should let her in.
Since I got
Maybe we'll let her in on Saturday.
Let her in.
No,
Let her in right now.
I want to go and watch things. Commander, no, I didn't get it yet. Do you have a tracking number on it or anything? He sent us something. I actually didn't go into work today, so if you know it's been delivered, it's the GoPro. Then I just haven't gotten it because I wasn't there. But no, I was actually thinking about that this morning, and I was like, oh, I wonder if there's a tracking number. Which one is the youngest? Well, in theory, they all came from the same litter, so they're all
In
really.
theory, they all have the same birth date. But
They all
we
have
don't
the same
really know
birth date.
that that's true. We don't
Yeah.
know what their birth order was, even if they are from the same
I can
litter.
tell you who the smallest ones are.
Yeah.
There's this black one here on the bed is Carl. And then the gray one actually on the shelf is the other smallest, and they're kind of right around the same weight. Carl, however, was the runt for the longest time. And, oh, our dog Charlie is in. This is a clippable moment. Let's see how they react.
Good girl.
I'm gonna see if I can get, oh no, is that camera unplugged? Oh, there she is.
Good dog. Sit.
Let's see if we can get a better angle on this.
You like?
Carl.
You like?
Carl. I would, but right now Carl is reacting to the dog, so I'm not going to attempt to pick a cat up right now. Especially with the tinsel tail that was just happening.
I think it's.
Probably
Is
V.
that Deb? Maybe it's B. It's B or Deb. They all have
This happened way too
Hair.
sudden for me.
hair standing up.
Yeah,
Might
everyone's
be feeling it.
frozen. You guys have no fright of flight. You are off right.
Hi, Charlie. They're like, I'm gonna stay still.
Oh, okay. Let's maybe this.
Sit.
I was not ready for this.
Don't eat the kitten food, Charlie.
Sit, Charlie, sit. So several of the cats have actually made it out to the living room where Charlie spends most of her time and been fine.
Well, they probably didn't notice her sitting there.
I mean, somebody who went out the other day, Veronica went right up to her.
I don't think they noticed it when she got there, or when they were like in her territory.
The click command, should work, but it won't say anything to you guys. It'll just on the back end send something to neatclip. So command CLIP should work on YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. Although I guess if you're on Twitch or Good Game, you can just use the built-in clip function. Oh my god. They're all over in the, does this get that angle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're kind of.
It's better from the other view.
Yeah, let me
Because it's in
do.
color. You just have to move your head because you're blocking it.
Oh, you're blocking it. Do the kittens fight? No, they just play.
That one's better.
Really?
Yeah, the kittens never fight with each other.
These kittens are great.
They wrestle with each other, but and every once in a while one might get a little like overzealous, and so the other one will let out like a yelp, but they don't like actually. They're not like actually aggressive with each other.
Kev is the brave one.
Kev actually approached her slowly.
Yeah. Need to run, kitties, get out of there. It's like the end of Aliens. 20 meters, 15 meters. Gave you an error? Alright, Cormander, thanks for trying.
And I put it over here so he doesn't feel scared.
I'll take a look at it and see. It worked for a while. Huh.
Good dog, Charlie. Good dog.
Kev, you good? Yeah, we're good. Give me my arm.
That's all V. I can see her throat moving.
Oh, jeez.
He's the leader of the pack, you know? She's like, I gotta protect all the
What is their favorite toy? I mean, beyond the feather wand.
Totally the feather ones. But they just like balls.
Yeah, crinkly balls.
Any kind of balls that they can bat
pretty
around.
much.
They like the crinkly balls a lot, which I don't have any really left.
And the tinsel balls do pretty good too,
Yeah.
I think. They don't. This particular litter does not seem to play with the orange ball tower on the bed as much.
Play with it.
Not as much as like past litters. It might just be a size thing that they just haven't gotten big enough.
Charlie was shedding so much.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, why are you
Yeah, just
pushing
leave a
me?
big ball of her hair in here, and then they'll
Get used to the smell.
get used to the smell.
They're
Yeah.
never gonna get used to the slobbery breath panting.
I haven't gotten used to that.
Slobbery dog panting breath. Yes, Charlie. Okay, I'm gonna let you out now. You're very still. Are you gonna sit on me? Oh, that's a good dog. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Your cat's not hungry.
Yeah, I think we should do it like on Saturday
Well,
for a slightly
she
more
just
planned out.
laid down, but then she's such a hard time on the wood floor. She
Yeah.
slides all over. Good girl. Kevin, you are super brave, my man. Good dog.
He's like, what is it? What
He's
is
like,
it?
I don't see what the big fuss is about.
What's the thing?
It's just laying down. She's totally harmless and gentle, I promise you. She's too slow to do anything.
Britt says, I gotta go get ready, but thanks for answering the questions. Of course, this is such a cute stream. Thank you for hanging out, Britt. And we'll catch you next time. Have a great night. Or whatever time it is for you.
I love that Kev is into it.
Yeah.
Fiona went up. Fiona's like, I'm going up here, bitches. Good luck with that one. Lip and Deb are both approaching.
Can I get anything from this camera? Dennis says, I gave Salem 20 ping pong balls. Nice. And I have found them throughout the house. She chased one into the living room around the easy chair and right back out the room to her safe room. That's awesome.
Next time I go to the Dollar Tree and see ping pong balls, I'm gonna buy some.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
I've
let's
heard
see.
other cat people say that they're good.
I mean,
to
that's
use.
basically what these balls are.
Yeah.
Like, they're just, yeah, they're literally ping pong. They're just slightly, no, that's totally a ping pong ball. Oh, you guys can't see this. Those are ping pong balls. They're just painted. Get a ping pong ball sponsor. We'll just like put a big net at the ceiling with like 1,000 ping pong balls. And then when we hit some kind of milestone, we just drop all the balls. Des Moines says, our Pit and cats are best friends. Charlie is part Pit. Now we just need to get my daughter's stray kitten to merge with the pet family.
Yeah. Our dog and our two cats are good friends. I mean, especially
our
I think
cats-
Anara and Charlie have
Yeah,
a special relationship.
totally.
They don't
Yeah.
snuggle, but Nara doesn't snuggle with anyone.
No, she's not
And she
snuggling.
doesn't really snuggle with Arya
She
either.
barely snuggles with me.
I think Arya would snuggle if Anara wanted to, and Charlie totally would. It's
Sure.
all Anara.
Yeah.
But her and Charlie and Anara play together a lot, and Anara will rub up against her and stuff. And
Charlie is
They play
11
together.
years old.
12.
12 now? Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. Cats are 11 weeks. Charlie is 12
And
years.
really, it's just about training your dog to go really, really, really slow.
Yeah.
And you have to make your dog lay down and let the kitten come to the dog.
Ooh, we got a
And
brave
not
one.
basically let the dog move.
Is that
That's how
Lip?
we introduced Anara.
Is that Carl or Lip?
That's Lip. When we got Anara, she was this size. She was like 2 pounds. And that's pretty much how we introduced them. We made Charlie lay down and we let Anara just explore her
Yeah.
on her terms.
Oh, Charlie.
See now, Lip, you've got yourself sort of cornered there. Charlie doesn't even realize you're there. And honestly, she probably doesn't care.
Is Lip hissing?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, sit. Sit, 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 sit. Good girl. Good. Down.
They can't see what you're doing.
Nope, they can't. I know.
out how this feels. Plus, it's really hard for her now, especially on the wood floor. She's so old. She's all arthritic and. Here, look.
Club Smoosh got sent 8 boxes of 48 jingle balls by someone in your YouTube chat. I assume it's you. That's very cool. Which, no obligation here, but for anyone who's interested, if you're on Twitch, Mixer, or YouTube, you can use wishlist to see our Amazon wishlist. Or find it in the description.
Donate.
Or donate through PayPal via Streamlabs. And then it should also show up on this screen, which, FYI, there was $9 in Streamlabs from one of the credit card ones.
That you never sent to my PayPal?
It's only been there a week.
Okay.
It's there now.
Okay.
1,000 ping pong balls is not a problem. I assume that's how that's meant to be read. Awesome. We just then need them. Oh, here you go. If we get 1,000 ping pong balls, when we get 1,000 YouTube subscribers, we'll drop the 1,000 ping pong balls and put the disco ball up. A very nice viewer sent us a disco ball, which we have yet to install.
I was also thinking about the disco ball tonight.
Oh, good.
So we've already determined what type of hook we need for the ceiling.
Yes.
The only other thing that we need to figure out is what we want to hang it from, like a chain or
a chain,
something like that. So once we decide that, I can get a hook. I think the chain was a good idea because you talked about being able to pull it down low and then put it up high.
Yeah,
when
I
we
think a chain
want it out
makes
of the
sense
way.
because then we just have a second pulley
But
and
not
we run
a heavy
it through
chain.
it. Yeah.
Something like
No, like
that is
just like
sturdy but really thin and lightweight.
Yeah, it only needs I don't have a good example. Like really, a small chain should be fine.
Good girl.
It's not that heavy. Like half the size of a jelly bean link. Does that make sense?
That seems small. It needs to be bigger.
No, I think it'll be alright.
It needs to be bigger loops so it will hook onto the hook. Because the hooks are pretty substantial.
No, we just get an eye-ring. You put the eye-ring through the chain onto the hook and then drop it.
Sure.
I don't want to add so much extra weight with the chain because the chain will end up being, as much weight as a stupid ball.
Okay, go on out. Good girl.
Alright, I am ready to Netflix and chill, actually hang out and just veg. Netflix and veg, that's what it should be. Because Netflix and
sound like you're gonna eat veggies.
Alright, then I'm ready to Netflix and zombie.
Lip is bold. He jumped out of here with Charlie sitting right there. He literally jumped into her nose.
Alright, who wanted to see Carl? Are you still in the chat?
Carl, he's right here.
We'll bring him over.
Good boy. Carl, you're so
He's all black.
But he's tabby.
He does. Actually, I'm wrong.
Have
He is.
tabby stripes and tabby
He seems
spots.
all black. He's gonna look all black on camera, for the most part. But he does actually have some really cool tabby markings.
He's all freaked out right now.
Of course.
So he's
Let me see
smoky.
if I can light him
Hang
up.
on, hang on. Oh God.
Yeah,
You
just
can
hold
see
him
it.
down.
He's smoky. So the back of his neck has stripes. His sides are patterned. His stomach is patterned.
Yeah. Oh, alright. He's not happy. I know, buddy. That was a giant thing. What was that thing, dude? Oh, not on there. Not on the computer. There you go, bud. Alright, we ready? Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I will be in the chat, text form. Oh, let me put this camera back in position.
Oh, grab the trays when you come out.
Okay, will do. So I will still be here. I just won't be on camera, and I will be able to answer any other questions you have. Apologize for any noise that's about to happen as I click this in. Actually, I'll turn the mic off for a second. mic's on. Let me just see the camera angle. Get this guy back here.